So look, Bitcoin is already up 160% in the past year. And as dumb money and your grandma and grandpa re-enter the space, expecting 10x gains from here, they'll eventually get slaughtered and say crypto is dead. Look, I'll be honest with you. I'll say something that no one wants you to know. If you're getting in it now, you're probably too late for some of the bigger assets like ETH and Bitcoin. I mean, yeah, there's going to be gains, but probably not the 10 to 40x that you're honestly expecting. These big gains are going to happen for the smaller caps. So today I'm going to be telling you about 4 low cap projects that could 40x from here, and you need to be watching them. So see this T? This represents the color of dumb money that's going to eventually get slaughtered, and it's the blood of them. So that's what I'm drinking today. Cheers to dumb money. Tastes delicious too. Welcome back, folks, to the Degen Dungeon. Let's dive right in. First project I'm watching, Ordigen. So this project has a FTV of $6.6 million right now. And the entire idea of this project is basically to inject Ethereum money into, for example, and swap it into BRC20 tokens. Now it says here, Ordigen streamlines your journey into the world of BRC20 tokens. Simply browse and choose your desired token. Tell us how much ETH you want to invest in and where you'd like the purchase tokens delivered on the Bitcoin network. So you can see here the proposition is explore Ordigen, the cross-chain swap protocol, allowing ETH degens to seamlessly inject liquidity into the booming BRC20 ecosystem. So there's also a couple of different utilities for the token. So there's like fees, for example, using the platform. So if you're going to be, for example, actually swapping ETH or EVM compatible tokens into BRC20 tokens, then Ordigen holders can benefit from reduced platform fees from their activities, from bridging, swaps, etc. So there's also buybacks and burns, and also there's going to be early access and insider privileges for ODGN holders. And there's also going to be some governance mechanisms as well for the project. So it's super small. This is a super degen play. Obviously, don't even listen to what I'm going to say in any of these projects, of course, that is. Just want to make sure that's on the record. And, along with this, it's definitely one that I'm surely interested in. I think it has definitely a place in the ecosystem, considering BRC20 is this subset of the crypto space that is continuing to get more popular. BRC20, ordinals. Personally, right now, I'm really bullish on anything that's Bitcoin related or anything that's AI related. So that's personally kind of where I am in the space right now. By the way, if you're seeing this video and you don't want to be late behind seeing any of these projects, make sure to join my group down below in the description. It's my school group, Crypto Gems. And here you can see everything from on-chain analysis and also small cap projects that I am watching. And there you can just see some of my analysis. And also it's just the up-to-date latest and greatest information, everything I'm seeing day to day. So I post usually at least once to multiple times a day. And there you can just see all the different small cap projects. And you won't be behind if you join. Now, the next project, Mobi. So yes, just like the novel. This is an interesting project that is trying to create ICOs for the community. So here their value statement is make ICOs great again, community first. Their website is also super interesting because it's like the old school, Windows type of computer. I looked into this project because I saw a decent amount of smart money inflow just recently. Just in the past 24 hours, I've seen about $150,000 being injected into this project. Now, there isn't a ton of smart money holders, but there is at least a substantial amount that have, for example, injected a decent amount into the project. This project was also recently deployed in February of 2024. And along with that, there has been a decent, price momentum with this project. It's gone up 270% per the TGE. Now, price is bouncing back down a little bit. It's down to $1.81 since this previous rally. I mean, I could expect the price to go back down to even $1.60. Now, either way, I see this as a decent play. They also tweeted out that Mobi has 11 projects in the pipeline already, projects backed by the most reputable, recognizable, and credible investors in crypto, soon to be revealed. So I think it's definitely a project to at least watch, and considering the amount of smart money inflow that's gone into this project, and to just see where the project's at right now and the current market cap that is at close to $40 million already, I think is definitely substantial considering that it's really only traded on Uniswap. So definitely one to watch. Now, the next project is MAP Protocol. This project is sitting close to 100 million for a market cap, still a small cap I would consider. So it has $92 million and it's ranked at the 473rd position when we're taking a look at data per CMC. Now, along with that, it is at least listed on, for example, some prominent exchanges such as KuCoin, Huobi, MEXC. And with that, what is it? It is a layer 2 solution for Bitcoin, actually. So here it says Bitcoin layer 2 for peer-to-peer cross-chain interoperability. Here is some of the also value propositions. So the layer 0 of Bitcoin L2s interoperating between the Bitcoin ecosystem and other ecosystems. So by leveraging the security mechanisms of the Bitcoin network, MAP's protocol's security is ensured by the Bitcoin network, and asset cross-chain between Bitcoin L1 and L2 is achieved through the BRC-201 protocol. Also, the Bitcoin level peer-to-peer cross-chain network, building applications that cover all Bitcoin layer 2s, the infra for interoperable on-chain assets, storage, and computing. So this is an interesting and ambitious project building upon Bitcoin, and really anything that's building upon Bitcoin in the space right now is something that I'm extremely bullish on. Now, I've also seen recently a decent amount of smart money being injected into this platform. Now, this project was also deployed in October of 2020. So, it is a fairly older project, right? It's been in the game for a while when we're taking a look at just, the project in itself. Now, also, the previous all-time high was around 22 cents. It's sitting at 3 cents right now. So that was really during the peak bull run, right? And this project was really just finding its ground during this time after being deployed fairly recently since then. Now, this project has been around for a while and is continuing to build as well. So that's also another reason why I'm quite bullish on it. So again, it's been around in the game for a while. They have a large and long track record at this point, and it's an L2 for Bitcoin. So overall, I'm still bullish on it. Now, the next project is OrdiBank. Now, OrdiBank is really interesting. So it's basically like Compound Finance, but for Bitcoin. Now, here it says earn interest and borrow assets on native Bitcoin, built to facilitate autonomous money markets for BRC-20 and atomical token standards. Now, here it also says, what is OrdiBank? A groundbreaking protocol built on Bitcoin L1 that leverages the logic of compound finance in an off-chain balanced state processing environment, heralding the Bitcoin finance ecosystem as the first of its kind borrowing and lending protocol on native Bitcoin. So if you don't know, compound finance is fairly similar to these statements, right? It's all about borrowing, lending. It's mostly on the chains of Ethereum, Arbitrum, Base, and Polygon. And predominantly, it's obviously on Ethereum. But at the same time, when it comes to OrdiBank, it's all about using Bitcoin and Bitcoin as the L1 to leverage lending and borrowing, which lending and borrowing, obviously in the DeFi space, is huge. But to have that on Bitcoin, I think, is a really interesting value proposition and something that the space probably is in need of. Now, this project was also ran through on Terminal Ape, so Ape Terminal, and this is a launchpad platform, and they actually raised, I believe, above and beyond their goal of $240,000, and that actually just recently ended. Here it says on their Twitter, they just tweeted this out just recently, they have successfully concluded their time with Ape Terminal. 52,000 people actually participated in this, and it was $279 million in total assets connected. So I don't know if that means that was raised or if it was just connected. It doesn't really fully say, but it's definitely an interesting project. And per the TGE, I think this is going to be one to watch. And considering that it's like this new ambitious idea of, lending and borrowing on Bitcoin, I think it has a cool value proposition. So those were 4 projects that I think are, probably going to 40x and that you should have on your watch list. If you guys like this video, do me a favor by minting me a subscription down below. Also checking out the first link in the description below. Of course, I'll see you guys in the next one.